So what do you do when you want to convince somebody of something? That's a good question, right? Because very often we try to do that, but we fail. If we look at it in detail, we may come or may not come to a conclusion, but very often the conclusion is that if we are not fully convinced ourselves, then we are not capable of convincing the other side. So you can do one of two things. You can either study the subject in detail and make sure that you're absolutely sure of what you are saying, which gives you the credibility and the clout. You are on top of the issue and you know what you're saying, and the other party can only accept it. Or you try to fake it. You can also fake, and this works extremely well sometimes. And the example that I was hoping to bring here is that I had the Austrian Ministry of Defense as my customer during a couple of years, which meant that quite often I had to go to military establishment, and the way you know these guys, and then you go to a military establishment, you have to register at the entrance, you have to need your passport, etc., and make sure that you have all the security clearances, etc. So then I observed that there were certain officers that just came to the entrance of the military establishment, did like this, and the guys immediately raised the bar and they went in. There was no time, in my view, for them to really recognize the person, because the ones that are doing duty there are changing also frequently. This is the one point in time, okay, I'm going to try this out. I went in my car, went to this military location, the barrier was down, I was going there, already behavior of the car was quite decisive, like one that really wants to get inside, stopped in front of the bar, did like this, they raised the bar and let me pass. What am I trying to say here? If your attitude transmits competence, decisiveness, and you're not accepting a no as an answer, in 40-80% of the cases, there will not be a no as an answer. For me, this was one of the biggest learnings ever, because if you demonstrate decisiveness, dedication, resolve, this is a message that I would like to leave everybody that is planning to have a career, because whatever I said before, all probably true, but you have to be able to carry the message convincingly and with resolve, and you will be believed. If you are not carrying the message with resolve, you will not be believed. I'm very often taking reacts people and I'm joking. I'm also joking about myself, trying not to take myself too serious. But when it's important, make totally sure that people understand what I say. Now that I will not take no as an answer. This is also important when you run a team or having 100 people, because this is where you cannot allow yourself to display weakness. Of course, you should have your homework done. Thank you very much.